one, which was mostly about the ocean, and the activity was to find trash and then deposit the trash in certain receptacles. So yeah, they weren't really into the kids exhibit, but the other exhibits they really enjoyed. We also ended up going to Pulled for the year ahead were the Passage and the Star card, which have very similar themes of, you know, the dawn of a new day breaking after the darkest night. So a lot of hope and a lot of renewal. So this is Mckinly Eatery in Balwyn. This place is very, very, very tiny. Absolutely loved the aesthetic and the decor. It was super cute. So mostly they just serve toasted sandwiches and bagels. They did take quite a long time to come out, so we ended up taking them away. Unfortunately, none of us enjoyed our sandwiches. Some of them were burnt and some of them just didn't taste that great. So here I've got a pulled beef brisket with a lot of cheese, and I think it was a pickled cabbage. It was okay, but I wouldn't go back. So today I am going to Rustica, which is a cafe that's known for their pastries and their sourdoughs. And then after that, I'm heading to Q. I am back from the cafe. The cafe was really lovely. Bluebell's down here, that's why I'm patting her. The cafe was lovely in terms of the aesthetic. It was a bit noisy and it wasn't at full capacity, so I do think it probably would be a bit too overwhelming for me noise-wise if I went during their busy time. The chai latte I would give a 6 out of 10. It was a little bit bitter, and I think that's because it was heavy on the black tea rather than the spices. The French toast, on the other hand, was amazing. So that was pretty much a perfect French toast. I think it was done on brioche bread, and I would give that a 9 out of 10. I don't actually eat bacon. I forgot to tell them to hold it. So overall, it was very sweet. I think that's why it's a 9 instead of a 10. There was nothing to cut through the richness of the maple syrup and the butter on top of the French toast, but that was really stunning. I also took away a creme brulee tart to take home. However, by the time I returned home, because I don't live close by, the hard toffee topping had absolutely melted into the tart. So it was very, very sweet. I'll probably rate it a 6.5 out of 10. I think it probably would have been nicer with that textural difference and had the toffee topping not melted into the custard. And then I popped into the lingerie store because, as you can see, I don't have a bra to go with this dress. I'm looking for something that's cream and that has only a little clasp rather than all this business in the front. But unfortunately they didn't have anything, but I'm on the lookout to get more fitting bra. Lingerie is one of my guilty pleasures in life. And then I went to Kew Library So at the moment, all of the Burundara libraries are trialling a most wanted area. So this is for books that are very highly in demand. So ones that have a very long reservation list. For instance, I think originally I was 38th in queue. I am now 17th in queue to get this, but because they've put it on the most wanted, I could borrow it and essentially skip the queue, but I have to return it within 1 week. So I'm very excited to do that because The Vast Wilds by Lauren Groff has had just amazing reviews, and now I get my hands on it sooner rather than later. The best thing though about Kew Library is that they're right next door to Alexandra Gardens. And these are one of my favorite gardens in Melbourne in general. Not only are they next door to a library, but they're also adjacent to a big shopping precinct. So they're just very conveniently located, but they are stunning and for whatever reason, almost always empty. They're very hidden gem, I guess. My favorite place to be is under that golden elm. It's just heaven. Put a picnic down, see the dappled light come through the leaves. It's just a little oasis in a suburb, and I absolutely adore it. But I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here because I think it's better if I keep them on the shorter side and do more of them rather than maybe just 2 a month at a longer length. I don't know what people prefer, but me personally, I find it easier to watch and digest something that's less than 20 minutes because I can tend to do that in one sitting. So until my next Melbourne adventures, stay wild, Star Child.